Hey YouTube, thank you for checking out my channel. This is James Denitra, a broker with Coastal Properties. Today I'm going to be reviewing Castle Street. Castle Street starts here at the Cape Fear River, and this is the Cape Fear Memorial Bridge. The Cape Fear River is an amazing river. It can be super calm some days, and other days super treacherous. The park here with the boat put in has just been recently done within the last 2 years. It's called Dram Park, and this is the start, what would be considered downtown of Castle Street. Castle Street runs from here and kind of cuts through Wilmington and goes midtown, and I'll be taking you up it now. So like I said, this is Dram Park. And this is Castle Street, the beginning of it. Here on the corner is this wonderful little small piano bar. I found this a couple of years ago. It's owned by a family by the name of the Jules here, and it's called Ted's Place. They also do boat rental and bike rental, like you can see on the sign. Great little spot. You come after hours, like 4 o'clock on. You can get local musicians playing here. There's retiree folks that come and play here. And it's just this really nice feel to it. I'm going to take you up Castle Street now and show you some of the houses and give you an idea of what the values are like. This is the corner of Castle and Front Street. Front Street is the main thoroughfare that runs downtown into downtown, the city of Wilmington. I will do another review about Front Street because the houses are truly amazing. Okay, well, to continue, we're on the other side of 4th Street now, and this is Castle Street right here. You see there's this great barber shop here, and then this property is actually for lease. If you want to lease up business front here, give me a call. Here's a really great spot. This is Jess James, a vintage boutique. I'll just poke my head in. Jessica's awesome. Here's her store. There she is there. Great spot. And then there's a salon here. There's other antique stores up the way. There's a big art gallery over here too. And now we're up to 6th Street already.
Maybe the Lord wants me to stop smoking too.
That's very possible, Betty. Hey, I just stopped and spoke to this young lady. She owns Maggie's. It's an antique shop. You should check it out. Lots of great, neat stuff in there. Look at that old radio. Come by that radio. Oh, it's a phonograph too. Awesome. And she just let me pray for her hips, and she says she feels better too, so praise God. She was just telling me that across the street here, somebody's bought this lot. It's about to put in a large a restaurant with shops, 2 stories with apartment buildings on top. So good investment here on Castle Street. And next I'm going to come by Aluna Coffee and Aluna Works. So I just crossed over 6th Street. I'm still on Castle, and there's this place called Luna Cafe. They make, I think, the best iced coffee here in Wilmington. The place is really hip. I'll just stick my head inside really quick. If only you could smell it. It's amazing. And then right across the street is the place Aluna Works. That is a paper making company. They make paper, handmade paper, and they teach classes on it. Absolutely wonderful place. You could check out one of my YouTube videos as a review on the place of when me and my wife went there. And lastly, there's this other place called Jester's Cafe, which is across the street. The owners own that, and they also own this little consignment shop. Jester's Cafe is a great little restaurant to come. They only serve breakfast and lunch, but it's worth the trip. And that's in between 6th and 7th. Also between 6th and 7th is this place called Kids Making It. It's a woodworking program for after school. So instead of having kids joining gangs or getting into drugs, they can come here and be taught how to really make fine quality things by quality craftsmen. There's also a barber shop here, training studio. There's this great building here, this two-story building up ahead. Oh, Gravity Records, I forgot to mention that. So none of this was here a few years ago. This was all added and built up pretty quickly. Somebody bought this lot. I remember when it was just a barn with a tattoo parlor in here, and now it's this place called Urban Oasis, and it's like a comic book place. Oasis. So like I was saying, Oasis is like a comic book and memorabilia shop. It has all these cool things in it. I'll try to pan not too fast so you can get an idea, but you should definitely come and check this out. There's lots of stuff here from One Tree Hill, and this is Gunner. He runs the shop here. Look at that Planet of the Apes mask right there. Is that cool or what? All right, thanks, Gunner.
My pleasure, thank you.
All right, so now we're going to continue up Castle Street, and I will show you the rest of Castle Street. So, like I was saying earlier, this is a Luna Works. And this is a Loki. Hey, Loki, he's a good boy. I thought I would poke my head in real quick. This is Virginia. And Kaya, you've already met. Come and check this place out and get yourself some really great card stock or paper. Look, all this is all custom handmade paper. Books and journals and cards. Look at some of this great artwork. Bye, Virginia. Love you. You're awesome. Bye, Kaya. Bye. Okay, this is a continuation of Castle Street, and I wanted to show you this place called Second Skin. Second Skin backs up to this little alleyway and warehouse, but it's actually a playhouse, and it's called Big Dog DAWG Productions. And we've seen quite a few shows there. They're always very, very entertaining. Okay, and I'm just going to continue up Castle Street now. And we're approaching 7th Street. So there's a lot of commercial real estate that's available here on top of residential that's just around the corner. Some really nice houses and some houses that need a little bit of work. Look at this great old brick building on the right hand side. It's all abandoned. A lot of photographers come here to take pictures. Approaching 8th Street now. Okay, YouTube, now we're on the corner of Castle and 13th Street, and I wanted to stop at this place. This is a great spot. This is Port City Boxing and Fitness, and this guy here, he's a nationally recognized trainer that trains non-competition boxing. This is his gym here. He has a lot of high school kids come here to learn how to protect themselves. This is Andre right here. Always busy. Of course, the morning's not as busy as after school, but really good spot if you're looking to learn self-defense, learn how to protect yourself, or learn how to be in competition. This is the place to come. Okay, and now we'll continue up Castle Street, Robinson Alignments across the street. These are all residential, mixed residential houses and commercial businesses right here. From here all the way until Wrightsville Avenue, which is about another 1.5 miles up, and I'll review a couple other spots on the way up there. Okay, we're here in between 15th and 16th Street. There's a community girls club here, which is great, and then there's a tile outlet place on this side. Some residential properties right here. A little further up the street is the Juggling Gypsy. It's a hookah bar, and they do fire blowing and juggling. Really cute little place right on the right hand side here. So this is 16th Street South, and that's 17th Street South as well. And I'll explain to you what that means, because when I first moved here, this was very confusing to me. 17th Street South only goes one way, and it only goes north. And I know that sounds weird, but that's the truth. The way Wilmington is set up is Market Street, the main drag, is the center line. Everything south of that, the roads are all considered south, even though they might be one way going the opposite direction. And everything north of Market Street is considered a north street. Okay, I'm just a little further up the road now. This is mixed zoning here, residential and commercial. The houses in here are going to run in the 150 to 190 neighborhood, depending on the condition, but for the most part, that's the average. I'm just going to pan back a little bit further here. You can see back into 19th Street. They're very nice neighborhoods. But on the other side of the street here, behind these houses, the neighborhood's not as nice, and so the values of the property are less. As I continue up Castle Street now, you'll see there's a lot of people putting their money here. They're redoing these houses because there's definitely money to be made here. Good investments, good solid growth potential here in this portion. So now we're at Castle in Glasgow. And then this is all an electrical company. Butler's Electric Company is right here, and they own this lot across the street. There's a really great church here called the Wrightsville Avenue Church of God, right here on the right hand side. And then Castle Street ends right here at Dogs and Play. Castle Street turns into Wrightsville Avenue. And Wrightsville Avenue, if you make a right, you'll head down towards the beach. And if you made a left, it will eventually dead end, but it will go towards downtown Wilmington. Thanks for watching.